Hi, I'm Dave. I'm going to replace the rear shock absorbers on this 2000 Mustang. First thing we got to do is put a wheel chock up front. We're going to jack up the rear end, put jack stands under the axle, and then we're going to take the shock absorbers out. Alright, we got to take this panel out. These are the top of the shock absorbers. There's one there, one there. Now we're going to take the tire off. You don't have to take the tire off, you don't have to jack it up, but it just makes it a little bit easier, especially when you're taping. Alright, now we're going to take the bottom of the shocks off. You don't have to use the impact wrench. It just makes things a whole lot faster. Bottom's off. Now we're going to take the interior shock off. This is a 7mm wrench. It'll fit over the top. 15mm to break it loose. And once it's broken loose, if you happen to have a air wrench, you can go like this. Then you tap it down. Take the bushing out, shock is out. A new mounting kit. When you put the shock absorber in, this is gas pressurized, that's why they've got this cable on here. Don't cut that cable until you get it in. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, when you're putting the top of the shock absorber in, the hole that the body goes through, you have to place these bushings on here so that there's a gap in between. If you put them on backwards like that, it'll be flat and they'll move around on the top. So you got to make sure when you put the bushings on, put the cup on first, and put the bushing with this edge pointing up.
Alright, now.
Alright, we got the shock coming up through the bottom. All we're going to do is put the bushing in place here. Put the cap on it. Put the nut on it loose. We're not going to tighten the nut down yet. Then we're going to work on the bottom. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to cut the cable now. The shock's going to expand, and as it goes down, I got the bolt ready to push through there so it doesn't go way down. There. Now we're going to snug it up. Done. Alright, now we got to tighten it back down. I'm going to use this to run it down and then a wrench to snug it up. Alright, that's all there is to it. Yeah. Put the stuff back in the trunk and you've got some new shocks.